Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, and today we have another Humble Bundle of interest to game developers. This one is the Humble Software Bundle Painter, Create with Confidence Encore. And if that sounds kind of familiar other than the Encore part, that's because we already had this exact same bundle. Now the reason why I'm mentioning it again, this was also perhaps one of the most popular Humble Bundles of the year, which is I think why it is ultimately back. And the big target here is ultimately going to be Corel Painter. Now the very cool thing is, since we've already had this bundle once, I've actually already done videos on it. So here's the original video I did. So this was back in September this bundle was first released. So it hasn't really been that long since that one came about. But if you want to watch the original bundle video, it's there. But probably the one that you'd be more interested in is actually this one. This is where I did a hands-on with the Corel Painter 2019 that you can get in this bundle. And I gave away a key. Unfortunately, I don't have a key to give away this time, but this exact same bundle is on again. So if you missed out on it last time or you're interested in picking up Corel Painter, well, first off, I have this video that will show you it in action, where I paint a Van Gogh. Actually, no, I just blazingly ripped that off the internet. I suck at painting, but it does give you an idea of what the program is like in action. So if you're new to the channel, basically every time there's a Humble Bundle of interest to game developers, I buy it. Nice thing about this particular time is I don't have to buy it. I've already bought it. It's an excellent bundle if you are into painting applications. And the prize is definitely Corel Painter. The way these things work is you buy in various different tiers. You buy the highest dollar value tier, you get all the tiers below it. You can decide how your money is allocated between the publisher, between Humble, between charity, and if you so choose, and thanks if you do, to support Game From Scratch. All right, the preamble is out of the way. Now let's jump in and take a look at what is in this bundle. So at tier 1, you get pretty much nothing of any relevance that is completely useless unless you have the bundle tiers below it. This one's kind of funny that way. I guess Photo Mirage, but you're not going to use that. You get the Particle Shot plugin, which is actually kind of cool. This gives you a Photoshop plugin that enables you to sort of use the Corel Painter features in Photoshop, but you need to have Corel Painter, so that one's of limited use unless you've got it. And then you've got Brush Pack, Animation Brush Pack that you use for Corel Painter, but if you don't have Painter, I don't know why you'd get the Brush Pack, although I guess if you had Painter independently, you could pick this up to add the brush pack, I guess. And then the next tier, we get a 1-year subscription to Gravit Designer Pro. I am kind of curious if you... Oh, no, never mind. Not curious at all, for new users only. Gravit Designer Pro is a vector-based graphics application, if you wanted to check that out. And then you get PaintShop Pro Ultimate 2020. PaintShop Pro is very similar to GIMP or Paint.net, so if you need a general purpose drawing application, this guy has been around forever. I kind of grew up with PaintShop Pro back when it was JASC, J-A-S-C, something along those lines. If you're looking for a general purpose image manipulation app, you may enjoy PaintShop Pro. And then we get another brush pack, which is very useful if you actually buy this tier. So this is one of those bundles that is 100% set up to buy the highest tier. And so this is useless without it, this is useless without it, and this is useless without it. So if you want this bundle, unless you're in to snipe a copy of PaintShop Pro at a discount, and that definitely is a discount price, by the way. So you're looking $100 regularly. It's on sale quite often for about 30% off, but at, that savings, you don't see that very often. And then again, finally, at the final tier, you get Corel Painter 2019, which is, again, the star of this. It's a very nice natural media painting application. And I'm not going to go into a bunch of detail because, once again, I have this video. I'll link it down below. So if you want to see what Painter's all about, check that video out in the link below. On top of that, you get another brush pack for manga-style drawings. You get concept design brush pack. So these are all kind of things that add into Painter. I do showcase them in that attached video. And then you get Pinnacle Studio. And it's kind of funny. Ever since I bought this, I've never actually tried Pinnacle Studio. I've got a lot of video editing software on hand already. I use Camtasia. I have Sony's or Magic's or whatever it's called now, Vegas Pro, and like 6 or 7 other video editors, and then OBS Studio for capture along with other programs. So I haven't really needed it, but if you do not have a video editing software, Pinnacle Studio might be a good pickup for you. So between these things, you get a full kind of suite of drawing applications. You get vector, you get photo manipulation, you get drawing, natural media painting applications, and you get video editing. So if you're looking at kind of a turnkey art studio kind of setup, you can do worse than this bundle. That's the reason why it was so popular the first time. And when this bundle was around the first time, it was actually extended an additional week. And to see it back already, so it was just September when this bundle ran last time. it's got to have been popular on Humble's side as well. So I definitely am making a video version 2, but I will link to video version 1, and I will link to that hands-on with Corel Painter video down below. So if you do want more details, I've already gone into all of them. But if you have any specific questions here, do let me know. I could jump in and do something about PaintShop Pro, or I guess I could actually try my hand at Pinnacle Studio if there's enough interest. But for the most part, people are here for this and then these ones. Now, one thing that does come up here, though, is Painter 2019 can be upgraded to the 2020 version. You do save a ton of money. I think the upgrade was something like $150 or something like that if done this way versus $400 or $500 if you buy it on its own. So even if you want to get to the newest version of Painter, you can buy it through Painter 2019, and then when you run the application, it will actually ask you if you wish to do an upgrade, which is pretty cool. Also, I believe that people in India had trouble with this because Painter or Corel products are resold by a different manufacturer there. So if you are finding the bundle is not available in your region, that is probably what is at stake. Now, I do know some viewers in the last one talked about using VPN to purchase it. I don't know how that turned out, but it's one of those things to be aware of. There's an outside chance that this bundle may not be available in your region. If that's the case, I do apologize. All right, so that is it. That is a rehashed but incredibly popular bundle the first time around, so I'll be interested to hear. And I also love to hear from the people that last time around bought it. What do you think of Painter? Or did you just kind of add it to your stack of unused software like I tend to do with all of these bundles? I actually still have Painter installed on my machines, so it's definitely a keeper for me, and I do not regret this purchase in the slightest. Now, it's kind of cool. I don't have to make it this time, but yeah. All right, that's it. Talk to you all later. Goodbye.